Deep inside a lush green forest, sunlight filtered through the tall trees, painting golden patches on the forest floor. On one of the highest branches of an old banyan tree, there lived a tiny sparrow. She had built her nest with twigs, soft grass, and the finest feathers she could find. It wasn't grand, but it was warm, cozy, and hers. The little sparrow lived alone, but she wasn't unhappy. She loved the sound of the wind whispering through the leaves, the sparkle of dew each morning, and the quiet peace that surrounded her home. One morning, as she chirped cheerfully, a black crow flew by. He noticed the sparrow's neat little nest and decided to stop. With his usual cunning charm, he landed beside her and said, "Good morning, little sparrow. You have such a lovely home. You must be very clever and hardworking." The sparrow, flattered and surprised by the kind words, smiled. "Thank you," she said softly. "It's not much, but it's enough for me." The crow tilted his head and smiled slyly. "You know," he continued, "I've been flying across the forest alone for so long. It would be nice to have a friend like you." The sparrow's heart warmed. She had always wished for a companion, someone to talk to share the long days with. From that day onward, the crow visited her every morning. They talked for hours, sang songs, and even searched for food together. Slowly, the sparrow began to trust him completely. She thought she had found a true friend. But deep inside, the crow had other thoughts. He admired not her kindness, but her innocence, and he planned to take advantage of it. One afternoon, while flying together, they reached a nearby village. In one of the courtyards, red chilies were spread out to dry in the sun. Their bright color caught the crow's greedy eyes. He called loudly, "Look, little sparrow, so many delicious red chilies. Let's have some fun. Let's see who can eat the most chilies." The sparrow hesitated. "But chilies are too spicy," she said. The crow smirked. "Come on, don't be scared. It's just a game. Whoever eats the most wins, and the winner can make one request the other must follow." The sparrow, innocent and trusting, agreed. The contest began. The sparrow started pecking at the chilies honestly. Each bite burned her tiny throat, and tears filled her eyes, but she didn't give up. The crow, on the other hand, pretended to eat. When the sparrow looked away, he hid most of the chilies under the mat. When they finished, the crow puffed up his feathers proudly and said, "I've eaten more than you. I win." The sparrow, breathing heavily from the spice, looked at him and asked, "What do you wish for then?" The crow's eyes gleamed with greed. "You promised the winner could make a request," he sneered. "My request is simple. I want to eat you." The sparrow froze in fear. "What? You can't be serious." But the crow only laughed wickedly. "You agreed to the rules. Now it's time to keep your word." Tears filled her eyes as she realized how foolish she had been. The crow was never a friend. He was a deceiver. But the little sparrow was clever. Controlling her trembling voice, she said softly, "Very well. If that's your wish, I will not run. But before you eat me, please wash your beak. It's filthy and full of dirt. You wouldn't want to eat something with a dirty beak, would you?" The crow, proud and vain, nodded. "You're right. I'll clean my beak first." He flew to the river and said, "River, give me water so I can wash my beak." The river replied, "I'll give you water only if you bring me a pot." So the crow flew to the potter. "Please give me a pot," he begged. The potter said, "I can make you one, but I have no clay. Bring me soil first." Then the crow flew to the fields to dig some soil. But Mother Earth stopped him. "Greedy crow," she said, "you live by eating filth and garbage. How dare you touch my clean soil with your foul beak? If you want soil, bring me a hoe." The crow then rushed to the blacksmith. "Please make me a hoe," he said desperately. The blacksmith replied, "My furnace is cold. "I can't make anything until you bring me fire." So the crow flew to a farmer's house. In the courtyard, the farmer's wife was cooking over a clay stove. The crow asked her for fire. Without thinking, she handed him a burning stick. The greedy crow clutched it in his beak, but within seconds, flames leapt up and caught his feathers. "Caw, caw," he screamed, flapping his wings wildly. But it was too late. His greed and deceit had led him to his own destruction. The flames consumed him, and soon there was nothing left but ashes. High above, the sparrow watched everything from her nest. Her heart was filled with relief and sadness. She had trusted a false friend, but she had learned an important lesson. That evening, as the sun set behind the forest, she whispered softly to herself, "A greedy heart finds no peace. A dishonest friend brings only pain. Better to live alone in truth than to live among liars in fear." From that day on, the sparrow lived wisely. She sang with joy, built her nest stronger, and trusted her instincts. The forest echoed with her song, not of sorrow, but of freedom and wisdom. Greed and deceit may bring quick rewards, but they always lead to destruction. True friendship is built on honesty and trust. When we cheat or lie, we hurt not only others, we harm ourselves. Be kind, be truthful, and be content with what you have. The world always protects the honest heart, just as it punished the greedy crow. If you enjoyed this story and believe in honesty, kindness, and wisdom, subscribe to our channel for more heart-touching stories and moral lessons that inspire and guide your daily life. Because sometimes a simple story can teach the greatest truth.